Go ahead, Burad.
Hello. Hey, Christian. How you doing, man?
I'm fine.
Good, good.
Are you a Muslim?
Alhamdulillah, I'm a Muslim.
All right. What do you think about what you see in front of you?
So what I see in front of me here is something from the hadith compilations, right?
Mm-hmm.
From Abu Dawood. So these books, hey, Christian, how you doing, man? These books, there's no doubt that there are some true narrations in them.
Okay.
But the vast majority are, superstitions, stuff that got made up, fabrications, lies. And you have to understand the context, right?
Mm-hmm.
The same people that wrote these books, a lot of these hadith books, were people who were enemies of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam before Islam. And a lot of them did war against him and his household. So they had some serious beef with him. And yeah, there's no doubt that they did plant a whole lot of lies in order to slander and defame him. The difference is that for us, these books are not scripture. This isn't something that's revealed from Allah Azza wa Jal. Sure, it would be nice if we had, all of the words of the Prophet preserved, and we could say for sure that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said these things, but we know for a fact that most of it is made up.
All right. Sorry, I went away because I have some. Anyway, listen. So it is not scriptures. So is Islam based on scriptures?
Islam is based on the revealed word of Allah Azza wa Jal.
Where we can find those revealed words?
So that those words were revealed in a recitation, which is Al-Quran Al-Kareem.
Okay.
And we've taken great care to preserve that. So they're still there in the original language. So you can read them. I can read them.
Which original language?
See, this is the thing, right? The difference between these criticisms of Islam that you might have and criticisms of other religions like Judaism or Christianity is for those religions, we find the actual abhorrent stuff in the scripture. Whereas with Islam, the scripture is squeaky clean, right? You can't find any of these contradictions. You can't find the same errors.
Amazing.
You can't find the same morally reprehensible stuff that you find in
let us
the
talk
Old
about the first error then, because if my book have errors and the Quran confirm my book, that means the Quran itself is an error.
Not quite. So I think you and I had this discussion before. I can give you a confirmation of something that is, for the most part, true, and just correct the small mistakes. Like the message of Christianity, the fact that we are created by one God, an all-loving, merciful God who created us with purpose. And, after we die, we are going to be resurrected. We're going to be judged based on our actions.
But this is not.
And then we're going to be
this
sent
is
to
not
heaven
what
or
in the
hell.
Quran. You are trying to explain things. Is not there because the Quran says that believing in what is with you, not some of it. And the Muslim, they claim that the Quran is a very clear Arabic language and it is superior language. So did Allah says, I believe in some of what you have or whatever you have?
Yeah, so it is the words that are used in the Quran are pretty clear. It says that it's a confirmation of the Torah and the Injil. So the confirmation of the scriptures.
What is the word confirmation? Where is the word confirmation? I don't see it.
مصدقا. So when you say مصدقا in Arabic, we would translate that as confirming.
That's
or
not true.
Confirmation.
That's not true.
Okay. I mean, I'm not really that interested in getting into
You see, it's not about interested. It's about true or not. The word musaddiq means believing, not confirming.
Yeah. Okay. So in Arabic, if you're familiar with the term misdaq, so the term misdaq means basically something that can be used to confirm. So the best way to translate it in English would be confirmation. Right. So I could say I could say that, كلام Christian مصداق على ذكائه, which means, you know, what Christian is saying is a confirmation of his intelligence, right? That's how we use the word.
All right. So, but the word musaddiq means believing, and by the meaning included, it's confirming, correct?
Yeah, but when you say that,
but look what happened
for example,
now. But look what happened. Look what happened. That the book which is with you is believing in what is with them.
Exactly.
What is with them, so not some of it, right?
Yeah. So when the dhamir goes back to something, obviously, you know, a book can't believe because it's not.
We know.
We know
that. This is not the topic.
When we say musaddiqan, and we're referring to the Quran, so the Quran is believing in that which came before. It means a confirmation.
All right. So the Quran, as an example in the Bible, it's confirmed to us how God created, like God created heaven and then He created the earth. In the Quran, does it confirm which one Allah created first?
Yeah, it gives actually a very detailed description of the Big Bang when it says that the earth and the heavens were together in a singularity, and then He exploded them, right? So it kind of gives us.
It says there. A very literary description in the Quran. It says that word, exploded them.
Yeah, well, falaqna. So falaqna would be like.
Where is the word falaqna?
So if you go to the verses, it's there, and then Allah Azza wa Jalla, even in the most basic verses, you
where
know.
Is the word? No. You see, you are adding words. You are adding words. It's not there. It says فَفَتَقْنَاهُمَا, not فَلَقْنَا.
Yeah, sorry, fataqna.
Okay. So now you said to me the Big Bang, but this verse is speaking that it says, don't the disbelievers see? It's already you see that the earth and the heaven, they used to be together, and then when we split them, not explode them, so there was earth and there was heaven. Is that what the Big Bang teach?
Well, what it's saying is that the earth and the heavens, so everything was singularity. And then that singularity was, you want to say futiqat?
No, it doesn't say that. It says that there was earth and there was heaven, and we separated them.
So what does ratqan mean?
They were connected.
Yeah, but what it's saying here is that they were, and then ratqan is a singular, so they were one thing, singular,
no, they are not. In fact, ratqan is a stitches, so they are not one already.
Okay, so what does so ratqan does not mean stitches because it's singular, right?
No, ratq is describing for what it is, which is already a stitches. Already it is a stitches.
Yeah, basically, I mean, I don't want to get too boiled down into the actual.
No, we can because when you mention something, either you are going to put it together or don't mention it. So ratqan, it means for sure. So look what you said. Look what you said. You said that the Big Bang is what you believe in, right?
I mean, I believe in what's described in the Quran.
According to the Big Bang. You mentioned the Big Bang, not me. It is you who mentioned the Big Bang, not me.
Yeah, but the reason that I believe in it is because of the Quran, not because of the science.
Wonderful,
it just so happens that
according to the Quran, as I know, Allah created the earth first.
I mean, you might be right. I'm not sure where you're reading that, but you might be right. I don't see that order specifically. If you can point it out to me.
No problem. Here we go. You see my screen, right?
Yeah, I can see your screen. Or you could just tell me the verse.
All right.
So خَلَقَ لَكُم مَا فِي الْأَرْضِ جَمِيعًا means He created what is on the earth, all that is on the earth.
All right. But before what? Read it.
Yeah, so it says هو الذي خلق لكم ما في الأرض جميعا ثم استوى إلى السماء فسواهن سبع سماوات وهو بكل شيء.
So now which one is finished first, the earth or the heaven?
Well, implicitly here, so this verse specifically is neither talking about the creation of the earth, it's talking about creation of what's on the earth. So it's saying the earth already exists. And it's referring to sama, or the sky, as already existing. But what it's saying here is that when Allah Azza wa Jalla,
my question is,
when Allah Azza,
which one finished first? Which one finished first?
So first, Allah Azza wa Jal created what was on the earth, and then He created, you know, the atmosphere, the seven layers of the sky around.
Is that what the Big Bang says? That the earth was finished first and then the sky was completed later?
Well, yeah, I mean, this is min al-batihiyat. I mean, this is really simple.
No, what I know,
for the earth,
what according to science, that the sun is millions of years older than the earth, the sun alone.
So I don't think that that's factual, number one. So you might want to double check that.
Okay,
but
hold on. Let us ask Mr. Google. Hey, Google.
Sure,
hey, Google.
you can ask Google. But
which one is older, the sun or the earth?
What I wanted to say is that it's pretty obvious that
it formed about 4.6 billion years ago, while the Earth formed slightly later, around 4.5 billion years ago.
All right. So the sun is older. According to the Quran, Allah He created the earth first, and He created everything in the top of the earth, and He finished it. And then He went to the heaven. So according to the Big Bang, well, how many billion years between the Big Bang and the earth creation?
So I think you're conflating two things here. So when Allah Azza wa Jal is talking about creating like the atmosphere around the earth and the layers of the atmosphere, you know, you have the stratosphere and you have the exosphere and all the different layers of the atmosphere. Obviously, that happened after the earth. Like, you can't have the atmosphere for the earth before the earth existed,
you are making things up. Can you show me where it says Allah speaking about the atmosphere?
I mean, it's pretty clear to me when we're talking about the layers of the sky.
Okay.
It's, you know, it doesn't really need much explanation.
Let us make it simple. Let's make it simple. Which one is created first? The mountains, the trees, the waters, or the stars?
Which one is created first, the mountains or the stars?
The mountains, the trees, the mountains, the trees, the rivers, the substance of the earth, the grass, or the stars?
Yeah. Okay. So now, are you going to go to Hadith Abu Huraira, or are we still in the Quran?
Why you are afraid from me going somewhere? Give me the answer.
No, I'm asking. Are we in the Quran, or are you going to go to Hadith Abu Huraira?
You are giving me a lecturer trying to explain things is not there, saying atmosphere. Your God never mentioned atmosphere. Where are you getting this from? So I'm trying to make it simple. I'm trying to make it simple to the audience and to you and to me.
1 second, man. I'm sorry. I'm at work.
Which one Allah created first? The mountains, the trees, or the stars? Very simple. Mountains, trees, or the stars. Are you searching ChatGPT? Why you mute yourself? He muted himself. He's asking ChatGPT. Yeah, keep searching. Yeah, you see, that's what they do everything. Suddenly there's atmosphere. Allah is created. Are you talking about Allah creating the atmosphere? Atmosphere still is the sky anyway. What are you talking about? Yeah, he muted himself. Searching Google. He's afraid to give me the answer because it's going to be embarrassing later. And I will not be surprised if he hang up now and he claimed that, you know, Jibreel took him. What happened to you, man? All this time, ChatGPT? Come on. Yeah, he will tell you that one of his wives is calling him. Big Bang.
Hey, Christian. Sorry about that, man.
So did you find the answer? Which one Allah created first? The mountains, the trees, or the stars?
Yeah, so I mean, I think it depends. Like, you would agree that there are different stars. So there are stars that are younger than
there's no different stars. No, there's no different stars. No, there's no different stars. My question is very simple. Which one Allah created first? The mountains, the trees, the stars?
Yeah, it seems clear to me, like, in general, I would say that stars were formed before the planets.
So
but that's not to say that there aren't newer stars.
It seemed to me, or this is what like, is that what you think it's logical?
Yeah, you have to. So for me, I'm not a scientist. Like, I'm not an astrophysicist.
No, I'm not asking you about science now. I'm asking you according to your religion. Which one Allah created first? The mountains, the water, or the stars?
So according to the Quran, I don't believe that the order is mentioned.
So you will not tell me.
I could be wrong. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong.
So you will not tell me. So you will not tell me.
Well, I'm telling you. I just answered. Okay, I don't think it's mentioned in the Quran.
But a second ago, you said that Allah created the earth, and then He was creating the atmosphere. So now the atmosphere of the earth, whatever is surrounding the earth, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So which one was first and which one was follow?
Well, obviously the atmosphere came after the earth.
What about in the atmosphere we see the stars? in the sky.
Well, no, the stars aren't in the atmosphere. The stars are in different galaxies.
The Quran never mentions atmosphere. You are making things up, aren't you?
Well, I mean, that's what, when it talks about the sky and the 7 layers of the sky, what it's talking about is the atmosphere of the earth, right?
So the sky have 7 layers, and that's it. So when the Quran says Allah created 7 earth and 7 heaven, he's talking about 7 atmosphere. 7 layers of atmosphere.
I mean, so there's different interpretations.
Don't give me interpretation. Listen. Don't play this game with me, please. You're an adult.
Sorry, dude. I'm not trying to aggravate you. I'm just trying to have like a respectful.
I'm not. And you see, give me the answer. Don't give me there's many interpretation. This guy said, "I want you. You give me the answer. You.
Yeah,
so now,
I think the problem, Christian, is you're cutting me off before I finish my sentence.
I am not.
So
I am not.
I'm not really getting
because
the answer point.
It's not that I'm trying to not giving me the answer, trying to avoid the answer. So let us repeat again.
Not at all.
When the Quran says Allah created 7 skies, is that the 7 layers of the atmosphere?
I mean, that would be my interpretation, yes.
Okay. So according to your interpretation, is that based on the Quran or your own fabrication?
Well, I mean, the Quran is words, so we understand those words, and that's my understanding.
Where we can find those words which make the 7 skies 7 layers of the atmosphere?
Because it says وخلقنا السماء 7 سماوات طباقا, and we created the sky,
but where
7 skies and layers.
No problem. Where it says atmosphere?
Well, I mean, obviously atmosphere is an English word, so it doesn't say atmosphere.
Okay, where it says that this is about, so let us make it clear. Based on you, did Allah mention, when Allah mentioned the Quran creating the skies, is it about creating the atmosphere or creating the space, which we know? Searching again, trying to find an answer. You see, this is the game they play with me. They will not give me an answer because he is afraid if he give me an answer, which one came first, is in trouble. The Muslim, they wrote articles about how to debate Christian Prince. Never answer. Don't say yes. Don't say no. Tell him what's your point. Like, what's your point? He's afraid to give us the answer, and then things will go wrong. No, he can't put me in hold. You know.
Hey man, sorry, I'm back. I'm just at work, so that's kind of why I have to go.
No problem. So now, Allah, when he say, I created the 7 heavens, do you have any evidence beside the verse you mentioned to me? And who in the world believe that the verse you mentioned to me is about the atmosphere? If there's anyone beside you?
1 sec. Yeah, I think a lot of people do. 1 sec.
There's a lot of people do. Scooby-Doo. Lord have mercy. We are waiting for him to come back.
Hey, dude, I'm really sorry about that. I would love to call when I'm not at work, but it seems like you're always streaming while I'm at work, so that's my bad.
No problem. So now, what we will do?
What was it that we got to? You're asking about the atmosphere?
Yeah, you said to me the atmosphere.
Yeah. I mean, that's really the only interpretation that I have for the 7 layers of the sky. Otherwise, what does it mean to create the sky in layers?
I'm going to show you a verse in the Quran, and you tell me, based on this, I'm trying to help you. So now we show you this one, all right?
Okay.
Chapter 2, verse 29, right? And then we will go to other verse in the Quran, and we will see what it is saying.
Okay, I think we already did that one, yeah.
All right. So Allah created the earth and the heaven. Where is the verse? This is...
You know, Christian, I just wanted to say something while you're looking for this. I know a lot of people that you might talk to that are Muslims might maybe have some sort of aggression or be hostile, but I really don't think that that's right. And they shouldn't be like that. Even if, you're saying things that are provocative, I think it's your right to do so. And if you have questions, I think it's your right to get answers. And me personally, I have a lot of love for my Christian brothers and sisters.
Yeah, true.
And, I think for the most part, they're very good people.
Everything you are saying is absolute lie. And we can talk about that later. But let's finish this one here now. You try to play that you are the sheep and Muslims, they love Christians. This is against Islam. Even your prophet.
I'm only speaking for myself.
Okay, so you're not a Muslim then. So listen carefully. Chapter 41. Based on chapter 41. Which one Allah finished first?
Yeah, so what are you talking about? Verse number 10?
Verse number 9. You can read it if you want to before, but the ones before, they have no connection. So verse number 9, it says,
قُلْ أَنَبِّئُكُمْ قُلْ أَإِنَّكُمْ لَتَكْفُرُونَ بِالَّذِي خَلَقَ الْأَرْضَ فِي يَوْمَيْنِ وَتَجْعَلُونَ لَهُ أَنْدَادًا ذَلِكَ رَبُّ الْعَالَمِينَ. So do do you disbelieve in, or do you deny the one who created the earth in 2 days?
Yeah.
And you make for him opponents? That is the Lord of the worlds.
Continue.
And he made in it rawasi on top of it. And he blessed it, and he measured within it its sustenance in 4 days for those who ask.
So explain those 2 verses first now. What is meant?
Okay, so one thing that we gotta discuss here is the word yom. So the word yom in Arabic.
This is another question now. We can talk about the period later, but now
okay, I thought
we're talking about which one first. Just focus with me. So now it's 2 days. We can tell me later what 2 days mean. It's up to you, no problem. And then other 4 days to create everything in the top of the earth. Everything. Does it say that?
Yeah, but you're implying there's like a sequential, an implication of sequence there that's not really in the verse. It just says that he created the earth and he created the heavens, not really necessarily saying which one comes.
Wait, where's the heaven? We did not go to heaven yet. Does it say, you're skipping my question. This is what the Muslims do. Gongoro. So listen carefully. He created the earth and everything in 2 days, the earth alone. It was a plain, there's nothing. And then everything in the top of the earth created as second step, correct?
I mean, my understanding of these verses is kind of different than the translation that you have up.
I don't care about translation. I don't care. You speak Arabic, I speak Arabic. We know translation is a big fat lie. So now,
yeah.
which one is done? It says here, the earth created, took 2 days, not Big Bang, 2 days. And then 4 days to create everything in the top of the earth, correct? Everything. Trees, fruit, grass, water, whatever the earth needs, correct?
Yeah. So,
right. So now what
I
is
believe verse number 9.
So now, after Allah created the earth and everything in the top of the earth, what is next? Read verse number 11.
Sorry, man. 1 second. I got a customer.
Yeah, Muslims, they love us. You love our brother Christians, you know. Taqiyya time. Did you hear it? The Muslims, they love you to death. Taqiyya time. All of this to avoid saying which one is created first, which is obvious in front of you. Which one finished first?
Yeah, so what I was saying, Christian, is I think verse number 9 is referring to the 2 days, meaning the 2 periods of like the night and day. And then I think that verse number 10 is referring to the 4 periods.
Where you got the conclusion, night and day? Where do you get this from?
Yeah, well, because, you know, there's like 2 days, like meaning like it's daytime here and then it's daytime on the other side of the world.
Oh, no. You see, this is a big lie. Because the Quran says it clearly, Allah created the earth and the heaven in 6 days. So don't play there, because that will make it a 12. Based on your story now, that will make it a 12.
Well, I mean, I don't know about that, but my understanding of the 4 days,
don't skip. Don't play this game. Listen. You are not talking to an average person. You are talking to Christian Prince, and you know that. So I'm asking you, does it say that the earth is created, then everything in the top of the earth is finished? Yes or no?
It doesn't say then. It says and.
And, okay, that means it's after, right?
Not necessarily.
So are you saying to me everything in the top of the earth is finished before he finished the earth? The earth is not there.
Well, not necessarily as well. Like I said, my understanding of verse number 10...
that I put things on the table, but there's no table yet.
So my understanding of verse number 10, where it's talking about the 4 days or the 4 periods, is those are the 4 seasons, because it's talking about measuring.
What are you talking about? What 4 seasons? It says days.
Yeah, I mean... A day just refers to a period of time.
It says he created everything. So it took Allah 4 seasons to create whatever in the top of the earth?
No, the only thing that's the 4 seasons is the measuring of the sustenance, right?
Listen. Okay, listen. You see, still you will not survive it. So now, let us say it's 4 seasons. Guys, it's 4 seasons. It is summer, spring, autumn, 4 seasons. Yeah, it's occasion. So now, Allah, he created the earth in 4 seasons. Listen, Mr. Season. So he created the earth, finish it, everything in the top of it in 4 seasons. What is next?
No, that's not what it is. So it's saying that the 4 seasons is only referring to the measuring of the sustenance or the balancing of the sustenance.
No.
Meaning like when the crops grow and like
it says,
the
and
cycle for...
he placed in the top of it mountains. So there was no mountain on the earth.
Yeah.
Okay. So he placed the mountains. So now listen carefully. So Allah now made the earth, and then second step, he placed mountains on the top of the earth. Do you agree?
Yeah, there's mountains on top. Sure.
No. There's no. Don't say there's mountain. He placed mountain on top.
And he made in there. Yeah.
Okay. No, he placed mountains.
I mean, you're saying placed, but ja'ala for me is like made, but it's okay. It's not
you
really
can read.
consequential.
You can open the dictionary and you see وَجَعَلَ فِيهَا because rawasi. Do you know what rawasi mean?
So placed in Arabic we would say wada'a.
You know what?
Right?
You know what rawasi mean? You know what rawasi mean?
Yeah, it's like that.
Okay.
Head.
So he placed it. No, he placed it in the top. This is why when the ship arrived to the port, we say arsa. There's a marsat. You throw it, it go down to the ground, and this is attached with the chain. So this is what rawasi. So Allah, he placed the mountains in the top of the earth. So this is second step, correct?
I mean, you're saying the second step, but
I'm not saying. I am not saying. I'm not saying. It's your God. What is the first thing he mentioned after he finished the earth?
Yeah, but you're implying a sequence that's not necessarily there in the text.
No, I'm not implying. It is the Quran saying وَجَعَلَ فِيهَا رَوَاسِي مِنْ فَوْقِهَا. The second thing he mentioned.
Okay.
So the second thing is what? The mountains, correct?
Yeah, and then وَبَارَكَ فِيهَا means,
and then he blessed it with what?
Blessed with he made blessings in it. So there's blessings.
What the blessing?
So both of these things are referring to the earth. So it's saying he created the earth.
He
made in it mountains. He blessed it,
with
and
what?
he balanced the sustenance.
He blessed it with what? What does that mean? He gave the earth its sustenance. What does that mean?
Yeah, so what it means is, so وَقَدَّرَ فِيهَا قَدَّرَ means like he measured. So he measured in it its sustenance in 4 periods, in 4 equal periods.
What does sustenance mean?
So like basically al-aqwat is or al-qut, it's like food, basically, we can say, right?
Thank you. So now, what is verse number 11 saying?
ثُمَّ اسْتَوَى إِلَى السَّمَاءِ, and then he and then he I'm not going to try to translate istawa, but and then he istawa to the sky while it was smoke.
All right. So now,
and it said,
so the sky was what? Was a smoke, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, but already we have mountains, correct? We have all the food. You yourself, you use the word food for the earth, which means trees, fruit, grass, etc. Water, correct?
I mean, no. That would be a misunderstanding.
No, you said the food. You said the word food. You said the word food.
Yeah. So the word is aqwat, right? And I was first translating it as sustenance, right? And you pressed me, and I said, well, we would use that word to refer to food. But it's not ta'am, right? It's obvious. It's not the word for food.
So what it is? What it is?
Like I said, I believe that this measuring of the sustenance in 4 equal periods.
Okay, what is those? What is the sustenance? You keep saying sustenance. What is the sustenance?
So the sustenance would be like the stuff that grows from the earth.
Thank you. Grass, trees, fruits. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, but okay. So can I
being
remark
my friend.
before we move on?
I don't know how old are you, but you are talking like a teenage. Listen carefully. So now number 11. Then when we say then, which one happened first? Which one happened after?
So yeah, this thumma means then. The first verse, wa, it just means and.
So now which one happened first? The earth is finished now. The earth is totally finished. All right?
Yeah.
And the sky is not done yet, correct?
Yeah. Well,
so guys, finally, you remember when I showed you chapter 2, you played all the games, you said he is making the atmosphere, blah, blah, blah. No.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what it's describing.
Okay,
this
so
verse
now,
number
so
11,
listen. But no, because the sky was a smoke. The sky was a smoke. Now, as long the sky, the space was a smoke. According to your prophet, the smoke was coming from where?
So Christian, this verse number 11, it specifically is describing how the atmosphere is created with gravity.
Guys, it's atmosphere. The atmosphere is a smoke?
Well, it's gases.
Really?
So
no, it says smoke. which means something burning with color.
Well, I mean, not necessarily. In this case, it just
according
means
to
gas.
your prophet, this smoke is coming from where?
So this verse doesn't really say. Do you have another verse that we can use?
According to your prophet, this smoke is coming from where? What I know, that the smoke is coming from the earth, because Allah was cooking the earth, making the earth. So this smoke is not the sky yet. There's no sky. It's coming from the earth.
So the sky was this dukhan. It was just a gas cloud.
Let us say there's a gas. There's a gas. So now the sky now have 0 stars, correct? In this stage.
No, of course. I mean, if you're talking like scientifically, of course there's stars and stuff.
No, it's not up to you. We are talking about based on what the Quran is saying.
Yeah, here this is the issue, right? You're conflating the sky, which is what's around the earth, with like the universe, right? Like, yeah, there's stars in the universe, but this is referring to the atmosphere of the earth,
just
like
to show
the literal
everybody,
sky.
You see, I don't like to call names, but you are a big fat liar. Verse number 12 says clearly what is the 7 skies. It is where the stars are located. Apologize.
So فقضاهن 7 سماوات في يومين. So he made them 7 skies in 2 days. وأوحى في كل سماء أمرها, and he made and he revealed in each sky its commands. وزينا السماء الدنيا, and we decorated the lowest sky with lamps.
Remember, you said to me a second ago, this is about the atmosphere. So according to you and your God, the atmosphere, in the lowest layer of the atmosphere close to the earth, we have stars.
No, that's not what it says at all.
That's what it says.
No, I think you're so what's happening here is you're conflating a lot of things.
Hold on. What do you mean what's happening? We decorated the sky with lamps. Which lamps? You said to me that those are the atmosphere. In the atmosphere, we have stars?
No, that's not what it is. But when we look up at the sky, so when we look up at our sky, the lowest sky, we see this beautiful decoration of the stars. So yeah, the sky is decorated with stars. That doesn't mean that the stars are there in the atmosphere.
Listen. I call Muslim Abdul for a reason, and you are big, small Abdul. Look, it says as-sama'u dunya. Translate.
Yeah, and we decorated the lowest sky with lamps.
Okay, you said to me that the 7 skies is the 7 layers of the atmosphere. By the way, there are 5, not 7. So listen, so he decorated the lowest. Where is the stars are located? In the lowest layer of the atmosphere?
No. So you're conflating the location of the stars with where they are seen. Let me give you an example.
No. Don't make things up. Don't make things up. Where it says where it's seen, where it says where it sees. It says we decorated the lowest heaven. He named it.
So let me give you an example, Christian.
Don't give example. Don't give me an example. He said we decorated the lowest heaven. He named it. There's 7 heavens. The lowest one is the one where it is decorated with the stars.
Now that doesn't mean that the stars are in the lowest heaven. It just means that
it's not up to you.
No,
all the Muslims in the world, they understand it. It says in the lowest heaven.
I mean, that's not true.
It says that in front of you.
One second, man. 1 second.
It says that in front of you. If I say to you, I decorated the first floor, does that mean I decorated all the floors? Abdul, they love to lie. They love to lie. All right? I mean, if you find a Muslim, you don't lie, that's a miracle. Duct tape, this is a religion of duct tape. We try to duct tape the Quran. And look what will happen next now. You don't know what's coming. And the Muslim, they have a new trick. They say to me, according to me. Suddenly, the Islam is according to him now. According to me. According to George Bush. Yeah. Everything in this book is a contradiction. And they would do everything they can to duct tape.
Hey, Christian, thank you so much for your patience, man. I just want to say, I really do enjoy talking to you.
I believe it. Not. Now listen. So now you said to me, the lowest heaven, it doesn't mean that Allah, he put it only in the lowest heaven. He put it in all the sky, all the stars?
Yeah, so for example, just because we can see something in the sky doesn't mean that that is its physical location.
And that's what your God said here. He said, because you see it there, doesn't mean it's there, right?
So Allah Azza wa Jal, he uses a very, very precise term here. He said, he calls them a lamp, right?
Exactly. So now, based on this, I will go with you to see how far the stories of Juha can go. So listen, Allah decorated the lowest heaven with the stars. According to you, the stars are not there, correct?
So the stars are visible there. Like,
no
we
problem.
can look
Guys,
at the sky.
They are visible there. They are visible there. Not far. They are there, visible. Okay. So we will go with you. Hold on. So now, do you agree? So do you agree that the stars, based on this, are created after Allah finished the earth?
No, I don't agree with that.
What do you mean you don't agree?
But before we move on,
what do you mean you don't agree?
Yeah, so before we move on, let me just explain to you. When we talk about it being decorated with the stars, number one, the stars aren't physically in the lowest sky. They're just visible there in the lowest sky. Like, you can see them.
So Allah is using the wrong language. Allah is an Armenian guy. He learned broken Arabic like the Pakistani.
No, it's quite the opposite. So, I think it's very precise, meaningful.
So why you are saying to me, it's look there, but it's not there? He said it clearly, we decorated the lowest heaven, not all the heaven. It says in the front of us, decorated the lowest heaven. No, it's that appearance there. It appeared to be there. Because remember, this is the atmosphere. It was atmosphere, you know? It appeared to be there. Seriously, the stars appear to be in the atmosphere. Are you sure? Madness. Come on, buddy. Duct tape will not work.
Hey, Christian, sorry about that, man.
All right, let's make it short. So then we completed the heaven. According to you, this is the atmosphere, right? So according to those verses, Allah, he finished the earth. He made the trees, the grass, the water. Then he went up to the sky. All right. Actually, here it says he went to the sky, and the sky was a smoke. And then
no, it's not. He went to the sky.
Yes, it says.
It's like, and then he turned his attention to.
No.
So it's like a focus. That's what the istiwa is.
It's not true.
Not like a physical. He went to the sky.
This is not true. Istawa is living in himself, correct?
What?
Istawa as a word means living in yourself, above something.
Not really, no.
I challenge you.
So, like, the way that we would use it in my dialect of Arabic.
I don't care about the dialect. Which one dialect you have?
It means it.
Which dialect you have? Nobody use this word in any Arabic dialect. You are making things up.
Of course we do. Of course we do.
No.
Like, if I tell you, for example, my istui, that means it's not possible. Or if I say yistui, it means like, yes, it can be done.
Okay. So now istawa, according to the Arabic dictionary official, it mean what?
The Arabic dictionary official, I don't think there's such a thing as an official Arabic dictionary.
Really? Seriously?
Do you think that there's like an official, like, canonical Arabic dictionary?
Okay.
I don't think there's one.
According, you know what? Leave this word, because we wouldn't want to waste our time. But now, based on what you say, the stars was not in that location, correct?
Well, yeah. See, the sky didn't exist.
So now the stars, Allah, He put them in that location, correct?
No, He didn't put them in that location.
Oh.
No. They're decorating that location. So He decorated that location with them.
Okay, when we say decorated, what He done?
When you see stars in your windshield,
when
for
He
example,
decorated, what does that mean? When He decorated the sky, right? What does that mean? Don't mute yourself. Come on. This we will not finish in a year. Either you finish your work, whatever you do, or I'm not going to keep you on the stage wasting my time, my friend. They love to lie. Never ever believe a Muslim. I say it to them in their face. I will trust a snake, but I will not trust a Muslim, because a snake will bite you only if the snake feels threatened. A Muslim will bite you no matter what. Let us see super chat. You are laughing, Mercedes. You got nice teeth. Very good, very good. What I can say. All right, let us see someone else. Con, you are laughing too. All right, thank you very much. All right.
Hey, Christian.
All right, go ahead.
So yeah, like, just because you might see, for example, stars in your rear view mirror while you're driving.
So my friend, that doesn't mean repeating yourself. So now Allah decorated the sky. What does that mean?
Yeah, so he basically adorned the sky.
That means they created them what?
He created this visual beauty for us.
Is that a real visual? Is that a real?
Yeah, of course it's real. Yeah.
Okay, so before that moment, there was no stars there, right?
Well, I mean, that place, like that atmosphere, or the lowest sky, it didn't exist.
I'm not talking about the lowest atmosphere. I'm saying we could not see them before that, correct?
Well, we didn't exist, so yeah, obviously.
Okay, but not, okay. You see, you just refuted yourself. You just refuted yourself because if they are a decoration and we are not exist, and you said to me, so we can see them, but we are not there yet. So Allah, Allah, so according to like all Muslims, listen, just to show everybody that you are just big duct tape Muslim. According to which Muslim say that this is not about creating the stars?
Well, it's obviously not talking about creating the stars.
Where you get this from? It's obviously.
Why would we think that it is about creating the stars?
Because that moment it is talking about the creating everything. So the sky was a smoke.
Like Allah
listen. So Allah it says the sky was a smoke. The sky was a smoke, which means what? There's nothing.
So hold on. So it's mentioned in the Quran, like stars are mentioned in the Quran as, you know, an-nujum, and Allah Azza wa Jal says, قُلْ لَا أُقْسِمُ بِمَوَاقِعِ النُّجُومِ, and he even swears by the location of the stars, and he says, وَإِنَّهُ قَسَمٌ لَوْ تَعْلَمُونَ عَظِيمٌ, and this is such a great oath, or like a great utterance if we knew, right? So Allah Azza wa Jal, he does allude to the positions of the stars in the Quran, but these lamps that we're talking about, it's just talking about like the visual.
Listen, you are trying to get out of the topic. Listen, all the Muslims agree that this is when Allah created the stars, and you have to apologize for being a liar because not a single Muslim agree with you.
So I mean, first of all, we have like in Islamic thought, we have this principle which says.
Tell me which Islamic thought agree with you.
Yeah, if you'd let me finish. So this principle says.
No, tell me which Islamic thought agree with you.
Okay, so this principle says.
Which Islamic thought agree with you? Which sect?
I mean, I'm trying.
Which sect? So are you saying from all the Muslims in the world, you are the only one Muslim who believe that this is not about creating the stars?
No, I think everybody agrees with me because it's pretty clear. It doesn't mention creation.
Show me one interpretation agree with you.
So it doesn't mention creation or stars.
Show me one interpretation, fine. Show me one interpretation agree with you. No, it mentioned because the sky was a smoke. There's nothing. When you say a smoke, that means there's nothing but a smoke. In fact, it's you who said to me there was nothing. It's just a smoke. And you said to me this is gas. So there was no stars. And then he made them 7 skies. So this is the second step. He went up to heaven. Even the Muslim translation saying rose over. He refused to even speak about it because it's terrifying. Allah was in the earth and then Allah went up, but the Muslim, they say Allah cannot be inside his creation. Come back, buddy. I don't have time forever with you. Blue sky, great job, CP. Only joined the chat 30 seconds and ready roasted. This goes. Yeah, well, he's trying not to be roasted by playing taqiyya as much as he wants. You can go to any Islamic interpretation and you will see how the Abdul they lie. Never believe them. They are professional liars, but they are stupid ones. You know, like. Professional liar, usually they are smart, they convince you, but those are so stupid. I mean, it's in front of you. It's so clear. He said to me, Allah swear by the location of the stars, and this is a great oath. What kind of God he could swear by the location of stars? And I will tell you why. Because he is the God of the moon.
Okay, I'm back.
So now, if there's any interpretation, I agree with you that this is not a verse speaking about God or Allah creating the stars.
I mean, that's not really how the burden of proof
It's not
works,
up to you.
Right?
No, this is the burden of proof because either you are making things up as you wish, or this is what the Muslim believe. If this is what the Muslim believe, then I will say, okay, you know what, this is what the Muslim believe. But you are making things up.
So do you think that Muslims, unlike any other group on earth, are all united in their opinion and they're unanimous in what they believe?
But when all the Muslims agree that this is about creating the stars, you are making things up. Okay. Look. Now you see, this is your Muslim. This is your Muslim translation. Read with me. It says, "Then he stawa, he rose over." You refused to say rose over. I said he went up. You said no. Toward the heaven. Ila sama. You see, it says ila. What ila mean? What ila mean?
Two. So
okay. So now Allah, what he did to the sky? So he went to the sky. So Allah was in the earth. He went to the sky, and then he commanded the earth and the heaven to come
he turned his attention.
And then in Arabic, in Arabic, when we say thumma, is it true that thumma present a long period of time?
I mean, it's just sequential.
False.
It's like one thing after another.
False. I can show you right now from the dictionary. Thumma is not about something happened right away. It is something happened long after.
I mean, I don't think that's correct.
It is a big fat lie. You say it. I can go right now to Muslim website, teach in Arabic by a sheikh, and he will say to you in his page, he's reading the same verse actually. He will say to you, thumma mean long after.
I don't know why you're so aggressive. Like,
I am aggressive with liars. You see, you are a liar. You are a liar. So now, suddenly, the seven skies became the atmosphere. That means Allah did not create the skies. He created only atmosphere.
Where are you getting that? Like,
because
I mean,
it says in front of you, Allah creating the whole. Allah tell us what He created. He created the earth in 2 days, 4 days to finish in the top of it, and 2 days to finish everything in the sky.
So, dude, do you realize that, like, when you make these straw mans and you like grossly mischaracterize like the actual beliefs of
it's not
Islam,
up to you.
Like,
it's not up to you. I can open the Islamic interpretation and get you busted. And you know what? Let me get you busted by your prophet. You are just a big fraud. I'm not insulting you. I'm just describing you. This is your prophet.
Well, I mean,
listen, now you will say to me, Muhammad is a liar, and you understand the Quran better than your prophet. Can you read for me what this hadith saying? Read for me. Read.
So first of all,
shut up.
I don't even
shut
know
up.
what
I'm
this
wasting
is
my
that
time
you're
with
reading.
you. Shut up and be a man and read and apologize.
I mean, I don't know why you're upset.
And apologize, because you are a big fat liar. Nothing make me upset as liars. Read and apologize. Read and apologize. Is your prophet stupid? Is your prophet stupid? You said to me, I am changing what the Muslim believe. This is your prophet talking. Refute him. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, but I don't need to refute him because this is a weak hadith.
This is not a weak. This is Sahih Muslim potato.
Yeah, and this is a weak hadith in Sahih Muslim.
Yeah. Get out of here. Get out of here, potato. Get out of here. What a big scam. This one is da'if now. It's called Sahih, which means authentic. The word Sahih in Arabic means authentic. Allah created the clay on Saturday, the mountain in Sunday, created the trees in Monday, created the things in time and labor in Tuesday. He created the light in Wednesday. What is the light here, by the way? Huh? The stars. Do you remember when the dad was making fun of a Christian debater? He says to him, "Your God, He created the light in such a day." He was making fun of his Quran because Muhammad is copying, but we don't have the exact, So he created the light in Wednesday, and he caused the animal to spread in Thursday. And by the way, just to show you how stupid Muhammad is, this guy, he agreeing with the Quran, agreeing that those are 2 days plus 4 days plus 2 days. The total is what? 2 days to create the earth, 4 days everything in the top of the earth, 2 more days for the sky. The total is 8. In this hadith here, the total is 7. In different Quran, in different verse, Allah created the earth and the heaven in 6 days. So when this stupid idiot, he says to me, this is about the atmosphere, what the days of Allah is over. That's it. You see how stupid you are? The Quran make it clear many times that Allah created the earth and the heaven in 6 days. So you stupid you say to me when Allah, He says He created this in 2 days, He's talking about creating the atmosphere. That means the time is up. It's more than up actually. It's 8 days already. He did not even finish the sky. You see how stupid you are? 2 days to create the earth, 2 days to create everything, 4 days to create everything in the top of the earth, 2 days to create atmosphere according to you. That total is 8.
Thanks guys for watching. That was the end of debate. You guys let me know what you think about this Muslim and everything they talked about. For me, let me say that these claims from Muslims that there is these scientific miracles in the Quran, and that is one of the proofs that Quran is from God, because it was revealed in 7th century to Muhammad, who could not read nor write, and he did brought this accurate scientific information with no experiments, with no laboratories, no telescopes, no calculations, no whatever, and it matches with what we have. It is absolutely so childish and so illogical, and it's absolutely so easy to debunk. For instance, this Muslim, he said that we can find a Big Bang in the Quran, and I think you have heard this from a lot of Muslims, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I have heard this from Dr. Zakir himself, saying that there's a Big Bang in the Quran, if I'm not mistaken, but I do think he did mention that. So in the Quran, they use this verse in chapter 21, verse 30. It says, "Have not those who disbelieve know that the heavens and the earth were joined together as one united piece? Then we parted them, and we have made from water every living thing. Will they not then believe?" So they say, yeah, that this is the Big Bang, because according to the Big Bang, that's what Muslims say, the universe was so small and the earth was so together, was so small, it then expanded. But this is not exactly what the Quran is saying, and this is not even the Big Bang. The Big Bang doesn't say the earth existed when the universe was so small and dense and so hot. The earth was not there. As Christian Prince, he confirmed in this video, he even asked the Google, the sun itself is a million years older than the earth. Earth came after this, after the sun, after the universe. So, but according to this chapter 21, verse 30, the heavens, which is the universes, and the earth were together, which means the earth existed already, and it was with the heaven together and were joined. Then Allah, he separated them. This is not the Big Bang. The Big Bang just is about how the scientists came to this Big Bang theory. They found a universe that it is expanding, and they did even found those they called it cosmic microwave background, and they did found that it was coming from everywhere in the space, and with a lot of scientists like Einstein, with those theories of for instance, that either they call general relativity, they run the formulas, whatever, and they run the time back, and they found that back in the time, if the universe is expanding, then if we turn the clock backward, we can find that the universe was so small and so hot and dense. It was really so small, and it was really crazy hot. Then it expanded. It was like a space itself, space-time expanding. The earth was not there, but according to Quran, the heavens, not the heaven, the heavens and the earth were together, which means the earth was already there, and then it got separated by Allah. That is not Big Bang. And you notice how Muslim in this video, he was like, he is the one who brought the Big Bang things. But after finding that the Quran have nothing to do with the Big Bang, he was like, no, I don't go with the science, I go with the Quran. But he was the one who brought the Big Bang theory. The Quran doesn't have anything to do with the Big Bang, but he was the one who brought it. After finding that Quran have nothing to do with the Big Bang, then he was like, no, I don't go with the science, I go with the with the Quran. But even with the Quran, it's still false. The earth and the space was not really together. The earth came after the space. But according to Quran, as Christian Prince showed, Quran does contradict each other, because in some verses it says that earth came first and then heavens after, and another verses the heavens were first and then earth after, which is we can understand it's a contradiction. For instance, here in chapter 21 from verse 9 to 11, it says, "And he placed on the earth firmly set mountains over its surface, and he blessed it and determined therein its sustenance in 4 days without distinction for of those who ask." Then, as Christian Prince emphasized on this word, then means after. So there was these things, and then that is the following. So after Allah, he placed it on the mountains on the earth, and he blessed it. Then he directed himself to the heaven while it was smoke, and said to it and to the earth, "Come willingly," or by conclusion, they said, "We have come willingly." And he completed them as 7 heavens within 2 days. So you can see, and it keeps saying, and within 2 days, and inspired in each heaven its command, and we adorn the nearest heaven with lamps and as protection, and that is the determination of the exalted and mighty, the knowing. In other translation of Muslims, they do use the word universes. In this verse chapter, in this verse 12, they say, "And he completed them as 7 universes within 2 days, and he inspired each heaven its laws." So the heaven is the universe, because you can see how he placed the lamps, which is the stars, on the nearest heaven. According to this logic, that's why we see it, because the nearest heaven to us contains the lamps, the stars. So here it's clear, Allah, he created the earth first, and he placed the mountains first before the stars, even though this Muslim in the video, he didn't want to answer the question directly, whether Allah created mountains before the stars. He didn't, because he was like, if I say the mountains, he may show me other verse which shows otherwise. But here the thing is, you can see that the earth was first, and then the heaven was just smoke. Then he completed it. He made it. He completed it. He fashioned. He made it whatever as the 7 heavens after the earth. So logically, this is even let me say impossible for something with a mass, and something with a mass, something which can occupy space, to exist without space itself. Because if the earth itself is it has mass, it's composed with atoms, it occupies space. So without space, how can the earth exist? Without the universe, without the space itself, without the universe, how is it possible that the earth can exist if the earth needs space to occupy? If there was no space, it's even impossible to imagine earth or anything else which can occupy space to exist without a space to occupy. It's absolutely impossible. So even though this Muslim, you remember, he didn't want to answer whether the mountains came first before the stars, but according to this chapter 41 from verse 9 to 11, you can see that Allah, he placed on the earth, he said the mountains before the stars. It's absolutely clear. He said the mountains on the star, he blessed it, he blessed it, he did whatever. Then he went to the heavens, he completed them as if in the heaven while it was smoke, because it was not heaven, it was just a smoke. He went there, and then he completed them as the 7 heavens, and then he put the stars in the nearest heaven. So the stars came before the mountains, according to this verse, even though this Muslim, he didn't want to answer. And here the universe came after the earth. In chapter 79, for instance, from verse 26 to 32 says, Are you more difficult to create, or is it the heaven that he constructed? He raised its height, and he has equally ordered it. Its night he covers with darkness, and its forenoon he brings out. And after that, so you can see how this translation says after that. So after that, after Allah, he created, he made the universe, the heaven, whatever. He raised its head, he did whatever. After that, he spread the earth. And you can see he brought forth therefore from its water and its pressure, and the mountains he has fixed firmly. Here the mountains came after the stars. You can see, because in verse 29 it says that its night he covers with the darkness, and its forenoon he brings out. You can see in the bracket with the light. Yeah, that's stars. That's the sun. The sun is the stars, and other stars there. The sun itself is a star, and other stars, of course, are stars. So here the mountains came after, and the earth also came after. The earth came after the heavens, and the mountains came after the stars. But as we have saw in another chapter, in chapter 41, it's completely different. And according to Quran itself, it is the Quran which says in chapter 4 verse 84, do they not then consider the Quran carefully? Had it been from other than Allah, they would surely have found therein much contradictions. So if there is this much contradictions in the Quran, and the Quran itself said if it was from any other than Allah, we would have found within it much contradictions. And of course there is this much contradictions in the Quran. That's just one of them. Then the conclusion is simple: Quran is not from Allah. That is absolutely so simple. But Muslims, it's really hard for them to conclude that. They can see the contradictions in the Quran, but they will never say, yeah, it is a contradiction. They will never do that. Rather, they will be like this Muslim by interpreting every verse to make it mean whatever they want. By playing Arabic words, these words means that, this and that. One word have other meanings. Therefore, this one means this and that. That is absolutely that cannot even work when you are trying to talk to CP, because CP knows Arabic. You can't play a magical Arabic argument to CP. He can refute you easily. So you guys let me know what you think about these scientific things in the Quran, the Big Bang, which is not really found in the Quran, even though they say there is. Big Bang have nothing to do with the earth being with the heavens. In the beginning of the universe, even though the Big Bang have nothing to do with the beginning of the universe, but the Big Bang doesn't say the earth and the universe were together. It doesn't say that. You guys know it just about how our universe was so small, hot, and dense. It was really so small, and it was really so hot, and from its energy, it got the space itself. It got expanded. That expansion took time, and then by time, it got cooled. Then some galaxies started to form. Whatever, you guys know those kind of things, and how they say that energy can be transformed into a matter, the same way the matter can be transformed into energy, as they explain it through those formulas they use. You guys already know that, but that have nothing to do with the Quran. Big Bang, we can't find those that the theory of Big Bang as a universe which was so small as a singularity, which was very, very, very hot, and then expanded. We can't find it. And let me say that it is the Quran which contradicts the Big Bang, because the Big Bang shows that the galaxies, the stars, the planets, they were all formed after the Big Bang. The Earth were not there when the Big Bang was happening. It just happened millions years after the Big Bang. But according to Quran, the Earth and the heavens, the universe, they were together. That is contradiction to the Big Bang. So thanks, guys. You let me know what you think about this Muslim and everything they talked about in the comment section. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Check in the description official YouTube channels of Christian Prince himself down there. Hit that like button, share this video wherever you want. So thanks, guys, again. I hope you're doing great. Take care, and God bless you.